first. All right. Let's get our workout up. Okay. There we go. Length and strength. All right, ooh, got Andrea, she's sideways. That is impressive. There she is. Hi, Karen. Hi, oh, Alisa's here. That's exciting. Alisa, it's always a treat. Good, length and strength. All right, it is almost 9. We've got about 20 more seconds. So we do just a quick warm up in this class since we wanna get right to it. We've only got 10 minutes of each. Part of me really wants this to be a 45-minute class because I feel like it goes so fast. Like, I think ideally, I was thinking about asking, like, I know 30 minutes is so nice, right? Because we can just get done, but like 20 minutes of strength, 10 minutes of core, and like 15 minutes of stretching. Ideally, that is what I would love to see. So if anybody else feels the same, you can chime in. But if you've only got 30 minutes in your day, right, then you want to be able to get in all 3. But just something I was thinking about. Anyways, good morning, everybody. Welcome to 9 a.m. Length and Strength. I am Lauren. We've got Elisa, Kathleen, Cam, yay, I feel like I haven't seen you in a little bit. Lynn, Andrea, Betsy, Lori, Allie, and Karen. Oh, all right. So some of you may have already taken some classes today. Back for a little bit more. I got to sub cardio shred earlier this morning. So I got my sweat on. I'm kind of excited because for Yango, now I can check off the box that has, let's just take lateral lunges, 10 minutes of cardio, 10 minutes of strength, and 10 minutes of stretching. So I was like, oh, perfect. All right, so we've got some combo moves today. Our first move is gonna be a little bit longer. Let's just step it back into reverse lunge. We're gonna come in a minute and a half. We're gonna squat with a curl. Brooks is playing with Play-Doh over there. We get to make banana bread after class, 2 loaves, if he can be quiet for the next 30 minutes, okay? I mean, I think we're gonna do it anyway, but all right, my friends, let's go and pick up those weights. So we're just gonna bring them right to our side. Whew. So we're just gonna squat down. We're gonna use this to get warmed up and then curl right here. So squat, keep those elbows in, palms up, and curl. We've got a full minute and a half right here. So nice and slow, yes. Sitting it back, squeeze at the top, and curl. Good. And the weather is cool, right? There's something about having cool weather that you just all of a sudden get like in baking mode. It's like it happened overnight. I was like, oh, it's too hot for that, too hot. Okay, now I'm ready. All right, hi, Erin. Yes, Tiffany. Hi, Liz. Hi, Amanda. All right. So we're gonna work our curls for the first few minutes of class. Then we're gonna get in a little bit of balance with some more arms. We'll do a little bit of standing core and then make our way to the mat before we stretch. Good, we've still got about 30 seconds here. We're gonna let all our friends come in and we're just gonna keep squatting and curling. So 10 minutes strength, 10 minutes core, 10 minutes of stretch. Good. All right, good morning, Diane. Good to see you. All right, 10 seconds. We can get a couple more in there. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2. So you notice how this counting slows down. 1. All right, so you're just gonna have this athletic stance. We're gonna bring our curl up halfway and release it back down. So nice and slow. So just half and release. Now, if you want a little bit more legs today, we don't have a ton. I did a little bit more arms. So if you want more legs, you can add in the squat here. You could kind of hold it a little bit more lower in chair pose. Good, so we've got 45 seconds, just the halfway up. And then we'll start at the top and bring it halfway down. Looking good, Amanda. Yes, Karen, nice. Liz. We got 15 strong. All right, 10 more seconds here. And pause right in the middle, right? If we kind of rush it, we don't feel it as much. So pause right in the middle. Release it back down. Here we go. 4, 3, beautiful Kathleen. 2, let's go and get one more in there. Let's bring it all the way up to the top. So all the way up to the shoulders, release halfway down. So curl, pause halfway there. Yes. Nice, Lynn. Looking good, Andrea. Nice, Betsy. Ooh, Betsy, Lord, you got a lot of sweat, smile, shine on this morning. I love it when we all match. I like that VFitters like to match. Runners like to do that too. Me and my running buddies always buy matching shirts. Good, keep breathing. 15 seconds here. Make sure those shoulders are pulled down, but chest is up nice and tall. Beautiful, Allie. Burning out those shoulders a little bit, or not shoulders, biceps. All right, we're gonna take this into full W curls in 3, 2, 1. So go ahead and bring those arms a little bit more out to the side and curl nice and slow, 45 seconds here. Yes. Good. All right, Lisa's here. Good morning, Lisa. You brought us up to 16. Good, 20 seconds. I'm just gonna give you a little heads up. Our next move, we're gonna bring our left, or we're gonna bring our left knee up, where we're gonna work a little bit of balance and get into shoulders. So we're gonna come into shoulder press overhead. You can also take this into upright row or lateral lifts if a press overhead doesn't work for you. All right, here we go. 3, 2, let's get one more curl in there. 1, so let's go bring that left leg up. So if you wanna practice a little balance, ground down, you can also have your foot supported right here. Bring those into goalpost arms, and we're gonna press overhead. Yes, you can spread out those feet, those toes that are on the ground, slight bend in the knee, and bring it down if you need to, but maybe try a couple right here, work a little bit of balance. Nice, Lori. Nice, Allie. All right, so we're into 45-second moves. Good, and we're gonna be working our balance for a couple of these. So we're gonna stay on this right foot. We're gonna hinge forward. We're gonna come into a row in 4, 3, nice, Cam, 2. Let's do one more press right here. Go ahead and bring those weights down. We're gonna hinge forward, extend that leg behind, and row right here. Now you can tap again. You can tap that foot behind if you want a little bit more stable. Otherwise, see if you can lift that hip up, the foot up. Our hips are square to the ground. I'm gonna squeeze. Good. And squeeze the backside. It's good to have a nice strong back. Who else is here? Good morning, Tracy. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Woo, wobbly there. Okay, we're gonna take this into tricep extensions. We're gonna stay in the same position. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and take those tricep kickbacks. Now, if those weights are too heavy, this is a good opportunity to switch them up, switch them out, or set them down. The 8s are always too heavy right there. So I'm just gonna set them down. I don't have my 5s nearby. So if you're setting that weight down, just a little bit slower, squeeze at the top and pull them back in. Gorgeous, nice, Liz. Good, Amanda. All right, we've got 5 more seconds. We're gonna go ahead and do a hamstring curl in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and curl that back leg. So we're gonna flex that foot, curl it in and squeeze, and release. And you can just hold your weights right at your side or drop them down if it's easier. Right here, 45 seconds. Yes. That standing leg feels so good, doesn't it? Beautiful, Elisa. Yes, Kathleen, Cam, Medora's making her way in. Good, we have 10 more seconds. And then we're gonna switch legs and repeat those moves on the opposite leg. Let's see how we're doing for 8 minutes into class. Here we go, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and shake those legs out real quick. If you set your weights down, we'll go ahead and pick them back up. This time we're gonna bring the right leg up and we're gonna do that press overhead. So we're gonna repeat all those moves. And I try to stick typically to the 10, 10, 10, but sometimes we go a little bit over. So we might go a little bit over on this first part, but don't worry, we'll get plenty of core in. And we're working our core right now, right? So we use it in most of the moves. Anyway, so we'll get plenty in there. Good, so we have 10 more seconds here. We're gonna hinge, bring that right leg back and come into the row. Good, here we go, 4, 3, 2, 1, final press. There we go, bring those weights back. Let's hinge forward, that right leg comes behind and we row. Brooks is counting in the other room. He's really good at counting down. 3, 2, 1. Good, squeeze. Tap that foot down onto the ground if you need to. 45 seconds, nice, Liz. Good, Erin. Beautiful, Diane. You got it, Lynn, Lisa. All right, tricep extensions are coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go and do those tricep kickbacks. I'm gonna set that down. Ooh, see if you can set that weight down. The one leg. All right, so we've got our final 2 moves. We've got these tricep kickbacks, hamstring curl, and then we get into our core. Good morning, Lisa. You got it, Karen. Medora, 15 seconds here, friends. Yes. Okay, I feel good about these moves because you guys look super stable and really, really, really good. I tell you guys all the time, I'm very wobbly, but I think the more we do them, the better we're getting. All right, we're gonna take that hamstring curl, right side, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and curl that back leg so that foot's flexed. So from the side, and if you have something you can hold on to, kind of get you balanced, you can release. Good, 25 seconds right here. We're gonna shake it out real quick and get into our core. And we're at 9:11, so we're doing great. Squeeze. Nice, Betsy. Look at this, you guys are like statues. No one's even wobbling. Good, Allie. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See, he counted down for us again. Awesome job, Brooksy. All right, shake it out real quick. Grab a quick sip of water, and then we're gonna grab one weight. Oops, we didn't have Betsy muted. Well, Betsy was nice and quiet, so it's all good. She didn't make a peep. What if she's in there like, oh, I don't wanna do this. That would have been hilarious. Good thing we're all friends here, Betsy. But I didn't hear you, so it didn't matter. All right, 45-second moves. We're gonna go ahead and start left side. I'm not gonna get us mixed up this time like I did on Monday in Core Express. So left side, right arm comes up if you want to, or it's at your hip. We're gonna do oblique roll downs. So nice and slow, bring it on up. If you want to, as you bring it up, you could add 1 bicep curl. So that's up to you. But if you wanted a little bit more arms today, bring it up and curl. So nice and slow. And I'm pretty sure my obliques have been sore since Monday. I don't know, between Core Express and some other class, they're still sore. Good, yes, Lori. Nice, Elisa. Woo. All right, we're gonna get 1 more in there. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and keep that weight. Left hand, we're gonna come into plie, right hand comes behind, we're coming into shrugs. So one side. Keep breathing, yes. Nice, nice and slow. That weight comes right behind your leg. Chest is up nice and tall. Yes, Lisa, Karen, nice, Medora. And we're gonna repeat these moves on the right side. We've got 10 more seconds. Beautiful, Lynn. So we'll get right into it. We'll go and switch that weight over here in 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. All right, here we go. Let's switch that weight over. So that left foot's pointing forward, right is to the wall. Oblique roll down. Slowly bring that up. and then add in that bicep curl if you want to. Yes. Oh, I love this nice little side body stretch as we roll down and curl. Okay, we're doing okay so far. Great job, my friends. We're almost a week into October. We're showing up strong. All right, we've got 5 more seconds. We're gonna come into that shrug. Right side, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So bring that weight behind. Left hand right behind your ear and shrug. After this is our last standing core move. We are coming into inchworm. You can add in a push-up if you want to, right? So core is shoulder to shorts. So if you want to add in a little bit extra, take that push-up at the bottom. Otherwise, you can just stick with the inchworm. And I'll give you 2 options, coming to the mat and standing. Right, these classes work for everybody, every level. If you have an injury. All right, 3, 2, 1 more. There we go. We can go ahead and drop the weight for now. So go ahead and set that to the side. So inchworm, we're gonna come up onto the balls of our feet. So a little bit more balance in core. Hinge over, where we take tiny steps with our hands out, 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 out. You can stay into plank, or you can take that push up and then walk it back up. Now, if you're not coming to the mat today, reach, then walk those hands all the way down as far as you can. Pause, core is strong, and then we walk them back up and reach right there. So we've got a full minute here. So you've still got some time. And functional movement, right? If we had to get on the floor, we had to get up off the floor. If we had to reach for something, that's what this is all about. Good, you've got about 5 more seconds here. We're gonna come all the way to the mat. Oh, there's my mat. Onto our bellies, and we're gonna come into Supermans. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So go ahead and lower all the way to the ground. We're gonna keep those legs lifted. So upper body's lifted, it's embraced. You can feel that booty strong. Arms extend out in front of us, and we're gonna actually do lat pull downs. So right here, full minute. Otherwise, you can be right here on those knees, lat pull downs. If laying all the way on your stomach, I know it's not always super comfortable. Maybe you're on a really hard surface. So you can always switch. But these are so good to work the back side. All right, we've got about 5 minutes left, and then we stretch. Good. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and push ourselves up into plank. So we're gonna come into crouching tiger. You have 2 options. I'll show you the first option. So those knees are lifted up off the mat. We're gonna crouch back, bring it forward with knee to elbow, same knee, same elbow. Crouch back, knee to elbow. You can also do this by being on your knees. Just crouch back and then bring that knee up. Crouch back, bring that knee up. So that's a really good modification. And I don't think anybody is standing. And this one feels good too, guys. It feels good, right? To stretch back. I like it. We also have a full minute here. And then we're gonna go on to our back side, and we'll finish up with a few core moves on our back. Yes. I know planks aren't always the favorite. Woo. Good. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and set those knees down. Roll those shoulders back a little bit. We're gonna come onto our back. We're gonna come into bicycles. So good old classic bicycles. You can also do these standing. So hands right behind the ears. We're gonna lift up that chest, opposite knee, opposite elbow. Right here. So we're not rushing this. We're gonna take it nice and slow. Okay, you keep doing that. I'm gonna make sure my little buddy is not screeching. Okay. Okay. Yes, we still will, but you need to have a quiet voice. Thank you. Yes, but you have to be quiet. Okay, good. I made it back in time. You've got 5 more seconds, and then we're gonna come into roll-ups. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Go and extend those legs all the way out in front of you. Arms come overhead. We're gonna slowly, slowly, slowly roll it up. Oof. Roll it up, roll it up, roll it up, all the way until we try and reach for our toes. And then we slowly roll it back down. So nice and controlled. You may only get in a few here. We have a minute, but we're going nice and slow. But we want to have a strong enough core, right? That we can get ourselves up from that position and reach. When you reach for those toes, maybe then pause and then slowly roll it back down. Yes. Good, we've got about 15 more seconds here, and we're gonna finish with one final move. Beautiful, Lori. Nice, Kathleen. Half of you I can't see. I know you're doing great, you're on the floor. All right, we're gonna come into boat position in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go and bring ourselves up into boat. So you can have your legs up in tabletop, arms overhead, or you can have your feet flat on the floor. And we're gonna do lat pull downs. So if you wanna work the core a little more, lift those legs up, pull right here, or feet flat, knees together, lat pull downs right here. Yes. Okay, go. Okay, good, my friends, you have 20 seconds. Oh, okay. There you go. Okay. Okay, go in the other room, please. We're gonna have quiet time now. It's quiet time. Good, my friend. All right, so you got to go just a little bit longer, so you can thank Brooks for that. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, right at 9:21. If you want to come onto your back, just hug those knees in. If you need to, grab a little bit of water. We're gonna get into our 9 to 10 minutes of stretching. No, I'm gonna grab a little bit of water so I can keep speaking. Amazing job. Doesn't that feel so good right there? I feel like I could make that forever. For Yango yesterday, I did like 30 minutes of stretching. Oh my gosh, it was glorious. All right. All right, maybe move a little bit side to side. We are gonna roll it back up to a seated position. If you wanna stay here the whole time and you wanna stretch on your back, please do so. Otherwise, let's go ahead and roll it on up. We're actually gonna come into a yogi squat. You can also do butterfly. So if that feels better, you can do butterfly with the soles of your feet together. Otherwise, we're gonna come up onto our feet. And then we're coming into a yogi squat right here. So knees point out, you can use your elbows to kind of push those knees back a little bit. And even maybe rock a little bit side to side. I know this one's not always comfortable. So we're just kind of getting an inner thigh stretch. So we have other options. And we're just gonna quiet it down for a little bit. The thing I'm loving about Yango is it's making me do stuff I wouldn't normally. So I took Unwind last night at 6:30 p.m. My house is wild, but I was like, I'm stretching. And then Unwind the night before, and I fell asleep in bed. I was like, oh, these are so good. I got to do this more often. I know sometimes we don't always lean towards certain classes or exercises, or we don't think we need it. And then we do it and whew, it's good. All right, let's go and slowly come out of that. We're gonna come onto all fours. And we're gonna go ahead and come into child's pose with a tricep stretch. So we're just gonna widen those knees a little bit, come back into a seated position. We'll start by extending those arms out in front of us. And then if you want to, bring the palms of those hands together and bring them right behind your head. So you'll get a nice little tricep stretch right here. And you can just kind of adjust your knees however it feels comfortable. If you want a little more stretch, you could widen those knees a little bit. And maybe even just massage your forehead a little bit on your mat, side to side. And I like to stretch with my eyes closed. I don't know. I always assume everybody does that, but I don't know. I feel like it helps just concentrate and then not take in all the surrounding things that you feel like you might need to do. And we do take a little longer in these stretches, usually about a minute or so per stretch. All right, let's go and release those hands to the mat. Slowly walk them back in. We're going to go ahead and come into an angry toe pose. So we will bring our knees closer together and then our feet are flexed. So we're stretching out the bottom side of our feet. Now I think that that feels really good. If it's really painful, just try it for a few seconds and then you can kind of come out of it. Otherwise, we're going to sit back on those heels. We're going to bring our arms up and then open up the chest right here. So just pull those shoulders back, elbows back. If that's not comfortable, you could also reach behind, grab opposite elbows and open up your chest that way. So just whatever works best for you. You could also reach behind, put your hands on the mat behind you and open up your chest there. And if you wanted to, move your neck a little bit side to side, just nice and gently. Now my feet are still in that angry toe pose, but if you want to, you can come out of that and just go ahead and sit all the way onto your feet. All right, we're gonna go ahead and keep right arm behind us. We're gonna go and lift up that left arm and then just come into a little bit of a side bend stretch here. Now, if you don't wanna leave that arm behind, you can just bring it out to your side. Or if you feel better sitting cross-legged, you can do that as well. All right, good. We still have about 3 to 4 minutes left here. All right, let's go and bring both arms up into center and we'll go and side bend over to the left side. Bring that right arm up. And we are going to get into a little bit more of the legs. So a couple more breaths here, and then we'll come into a forward fold to try to stretch out the back of the legs a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and bring that back to center. Let's go ahead and lower those arms. Come all the way to a seated position. We'll extend those legs out in front of us. Maybe just shake them out a little bit. Let's point and flex those toes. So just kind of stretch the back and the front of the leg. So do that just a few times. And let's go and bring those arms up. Inhale in, up nice and long, and then we'll exhale forward as we reach towards those toes. And you'll find yourself kind of just warm up into this. Maybe at first it's a little uncomfortable. Try not to tense up those muscles. If you noticed, I was just looking down, my legs were all tense. So relax a little. It was so good to see everyone today. I always feel relaxed after this class. I'm gonna try to reach for those toes a little bit. Woo. All right, and release. Go and slowly come back to seated. We're gonna finish up with a couple spinal twists. So I'm gonna go ahead and cross right leg, left leg over, and then just come into a little spinal twist right here. You can also, if you like to, you can take that right leg. Oh, you guys, I'm not very good at this. And bend it. Bye, Allie. If you like that as well. So just a nice gentle twist over your left shoulder. You may have to readjust those feet a little bit. And I'm gonna go ahead and stretch this out evenly. So we've got about 30 seconds. We'll go ahead and switch sides here. So we might go about 30 to 60 seconds over today. But if you need to go, make sure you switch sides so you're even. All right, go ahead and release. Let's go and switch. We'll get that right leg over, tuck that left leg in if you like to do that, and then go and just twist over that right shoulder. So you can see logging out. Thank you, friends. Thanks for joining. All right, we're going to spend about 30 seconds on this side. Take some more time to stretch if you have it. All right, 2 more deep breaths here. All right, and let's go ahead and just release right there. We'll come into a crisscross right here. We'll take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Just kind of get comfortable. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Let's bring those arms up and exhale out. All right, let's do it one more time. Inhale and exhale. All righty. Not too bad, 9:31, we made it, everybody. Have a great rest of your Thursday, a good weekend ahead if I do not see you again, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye, everyone, thanks so much. Hi, Hazel. Tracy, she's so cute. Bye, everybody. Bye, Tiffany. Bye, Elisa. Bye, Medora. Bye, Lisa. Bye, Kathleen.